So with the board composition sorted out, we then needed to come up with the best and most realistic designs within the floor. We knew having the most stable board within the industry would mean nothing if we could not come up with a colour range that was far superior to our competitors. Now, to understand what we have done in the way of designs for this product, we first need to understand what a standard decor design for vinyl looks like. So here on the wall, I have a standard decor design for vinyl flooring. I also have one of our Quantum 5mm loose lay planks here. Now, this design is 1.2 metres long by 1 metre wide, giving you 1.2 square metres of cover before a repeat would start. For this particular design with our width board, we would get 4 boards across this design. So we would have 4 different boards, but the issue we found is this being a 1500mm board and this only being a 1.2 metre long design, we would get a repeat within the same board. For example, as you can see here, there's a knot at this part of the board. So a knot would appear on this part of the board and we would come up here, this would be covered, and this knot would then repeat on this part of the board. Now, that may look very okay on the sample board when you initially buy the floor, but when you have this job laid as a whole in your house, this would look very repetitive and a very substandard finish to your flooring. So we knew this standard decor design would not be good enough for our Quantum vinyl. So we worked with our decor film supplier and came up with these size designs here. Now these sized are 1.3 metres wide by 1.9 metres long, giving us 2.47 square metres of cover, which is twice as much as your standard design. So being 1.3 wide, the first advantage is rather than having 4 boards across, we get 5 boards with this width design. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one. And also being 1.9 metres in length also gives us this advantage that we cover the full board of the design as opposed to this one repeating. And more than that, we've got 400mm above there, which would then start the next board. And if we had a knot, say here, that would roll up the board 400mm. And then on the 3rd or 4th board, it would not even appear on our board. Now this would give the floor a very, very random look and a lot more random than our standard decor design here. So we were ultra excited with what we'd come up with our decor designs. But this product being at the cutting edge, we wanted to push these designs even further. So to add to that, we decided to put another decor design mixed in, which gives us 2 1.3 metre by 1.9 metre designs, which gives us a whopping 4.94 square metres of cover before a pattern repeat. Now that is 4 times more than your standard design. Now, as you can see with what I've illustrated there, this is a standard design. When you're walking through a house, that would be the amount of cover before a repeat. And you look at ours and you can see how much more design we have before a pattern repeat. Now, we have the most cover with our product of any vinyl product anywhere within the world. So when you're talking to your vinyl suppliers about their products, I think 2 of the most important questions that should be asked are, what is your thermal dimension stability and how many square metres do you have before a pattern repeat is present in your boards? Now, if you are on top of those 2 things, you can be sure that the end user is going to get a trouble-free and beautiful looking floor.